Alright, here we are back at my base. I figured I'd kind of touch on a couple of changes up here before we go down and fight the Wither, just so that I get them all done. So as you can see, my passive system over here is still churning away. It's making all kinds of stuff. But you'll notice all my caches are gone. I actually finally unified... Ooh, get away from that. Making noise. I finally unified everything up here into my AE system. And all these guys are actually my primary resource producers. I've got my Certus bees, my Fluix bees. The Fluix bee was something I didn't actually plan on, but it was right next to Certus bees that I figured, why not? Then I've also got, of course, this is where I move my power bee in here, so it's no longer in the dimension. So I don't have that in an industrial apiary anymore. That saves me a little bit of power because, you know, min-maxing. I've also got some tropical bees up here, which I need for silk meshing, and an excited queen in order to solve my redstone problem, because even after doing a ton of quarrying, for some reason my redstone stocks just did not recover. So I don't know what's going on there. I think maybe one of my machines might have been eating it, because in a 32 by 32 quarry spot, it only got me about 1,000 redstone, which is way less than I would normally expect. This floor is largely unchanged. The big change is down here. This is my new storage system. We actually added storage drawers to the mod, the mod pack, because we were using it over in the Divergence server, and if you're watching Toasty in any of his live streams, you may have seen it. But we got so enamored of storage drawers that we brought it over here. So this is basically my big storage array, and this is connected to my AE2 system via storage bus, so it has access to all of these things. So as you can see, I've got 39,000 Certus quartz and 41,000 Fluix crystals. I said I wasn't going to have any problem with either of those two, and you can see why. It made way more than I thought it would, way more quickly. So yeah, Certus and Fluix bees, can highly recommend them. They do good work. So yeah, but let's go down and fight our withers. Oh, I definitely don't want to use this sword to do it, though. We need to bring out Baconator, because he's part of the reason why we're doing this. The other reason is we do, of course, need a another star for... Oh, I got a sapling somehow. For making our beacon later. Probably won't make the beacon right away, but we certainly will get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down into my old mine, and... Whoop. Okay, well, that works. I'm going to go down into my old mine, if I can find it, and we're going to take care of him down there. I figure that should keep him boxed in well enough. Allow us to take him down. I should probably heal up, shouldn't I? Alright. So this is my old mine here. I have not actually been down here since... Oh, it's been a couple of months, actually. It's going to be kind of crazy. Oh. Reactorcraft calcite. So that must be some retrogen. Ah, here it is. Down, down, down to Goblin Town. I know that's not actually how the song goes. If you notice my voice is kind of gravelly, I apologize for that. If it freaking you out, I am sick right now. I am actually whacked out of my gourd on cold medication, so hopefully I won't come to regret this series of episodes later. But we'll see. Let's just clean out a quick area here. Let's not do the one that's like right on top of lava. So we'll do it over here. In fact, I've already kind of got an area right here. And he's probably going to explode right all over my face when I do this. But that's part of the fun of fighting the Wither. And this is really actually going to test how good this titanium armor is. My durability is not what it should be. Or what it could be. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's 4 and then... Alright. So, here we go. Oh, I did remember how to do that. Wow. You gotta watch him heal up. He's gonna explode when he's done healing, isn't he? I better step back. Wither? Wither? There he goes. Fun! Baconate him! Baconate him! Oh, that was fun. And as you can see, the titanium armor held up beautifully. And he dropped me a nether cube. It's another star. It's just Sphax having its fun time. So, yeah, what's this? Oh, what is that? That's lapis lazuli. Taco. So let's do this again. Don't expect this fight to go any different, so we'll just put him right here. Made a nice mess of this, of my mine down here. Good thing I don't need it anymore. I'm not able to shoot him with arrows, am I? Yeah, I don't think so. What's that? Essence dust. How did we... That's icky magic. Oh, I can hit him with that bow. Well, that doesn't matter. Baconate him! Baconate him! Taste the bacon. Taste it. Taste it. Where are you? Taste it. Taste it. Okay, got him. So that should be 2. That's one way to mine out an area. So good, I got my 2 nether cubes. So now, if I head back up to my base, which I won't make you guys watch... Oh, there's some redstone. We'll just take that real quick while I'm down here. So now I'll go back up to my base, and we will empower good old Baconator. I will see you up there. Alright, so we're backing up my base, and it's time to get Baconator to the highest level. I've already put on all the other modifier enhancing items on it. The last one that's left is to put another cube on it. Another star. And that will give me 1 more modifier. And what I'm going to do with that modifier is if we come over... Oh, you can just grab it here. Come over here and grab some Certus quartz. Now this is a little trick that if you didn't know about is really cool. Certus quartz is a lot more valuable when enchanting weapons. It has the same effect as quartz, but it does, as you can see beforehand, I've got 288 quartz on it. Each one does 24 worth of quartz, which is tremendous because that means that you have to use a lot less of it and it moves a lot faster. So 3 Certus quartz is enough to do 1, sorry, grabbed the wrong second, is enough to do 1 whole modifier. So now my attack is pretty much maxed out on Baconator. Probably not the strongest sword ever created at 10.5 hearts, but it's the Baconator. What can I say? Love the Baconator. And we've got our spare nether cube, nether star, which we can use to make our beacon. So that is all falling into place. So that is completely done. We are done in the nether for now. I don't think I'm going to need to go back, hopefully. So yeah, let's take a quick gander at IC2. This is that array of wind turbines I was telling you about. I said I don't actually need all that. Not even close. And I put this turning table out here because we're going to be using that today. Alright, so for IC2, let's just go up and grab our first set of stuff. So we'll just go... Okay. So the first thing we need to do is make a canning machine. Because we're going to have to make ourselves a CF sprayer. Because we need... I can't even remember what it's called. It's like hardened blocks or something like that. Hardened stone blocks or reinforced stone blocks from IC2 in order to make one of the things we need to build today. So the first thing we're going to do is build a canner. And if I can find it in here, we need the fluid solid canning machine. Oop, pressed the wrong button. Canning. Not the solid one. Solid one isn't going to do us any good, which is just tin item casing and stuff like that. So I should have all of that. All right, so we got our solid canning machine, so that can go in there, as can that. What else do we need? We need an iron scaffold. We're going to need a lot of this. Iron scaff. Oh, NEI, you silly little bugger. Just pretend you didn't see that. So iron scaffold is just iron plates and iron fence. I don't know if I've got iron fence, honestly. I don't. Maybe I do. Iron fence. Nope, I do not have iron fence. Amazing. Oh, it's because it's an industrial craft too. Alright, so I've got... There's always one thing, isn't it? There's always one thing that I think I've got because I thought it was just iron... was iron grate or iron gating, and it turns out to be a specific thing. So I'm going to go make some iron fence, and I will be right back. Alright, well, while I've got those fences making up, I decided that it's okay to press ahead with some of the things that don't actually require the scaffolding. Specifically, I need to make myself 3 mining lasers. One of those is going to be for the thermal centrifuge, and the other 2 are going to be for something that we're going to handle later on, went the wrong direction. I also realized that I had hooked up my turning table incorrectly because I have forgotten everything about IC2 apparently. Basically, the turning table needs to be fed kinetic power from either kinetic generator, or you can just hook it up like to directly to a turbine of some kind. And then you got to put motors inside in order to produce that kinetic energy into the turning table. So anyway, in order to get the mining laser, let's pull it up real quick. In order to get the mining laser, I keep hitting the wrong key. We need to make 3 of these iron turning blank handles. And that's 3 2 out of 5s, 3 out of 5, and a 4 out of 5. And that's with the lathing tool and our turning blank. So we just plop that turning blank in there, top the lathing tool in there, and then we can take that down to 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5, there we go, 3 and 4. So then we've got an iron handle, so we need to make 2 more of those. All right, so and we had enough on our lathing tool to get it all done. Plus we got these little tiny piles of iron dust, which can actually be turned back into iron ingots, but I'm kind of lazy. Good. So now we can turn these into mining lasers. So let's pull up the mining laser recipe. I think I've got everything else for mining lasers, but we're about to find out. Hit the right button that time, which is energy crystals, which I should have made a bunch. Advanced alloy, should have that advanced. Okay, let's see. Apparently not. Nothing pulled in. All right, so let's build this thing automatic or manually. So advanced alloy. Yep, got the advanced alloy. Pretty sure we did. And then we've got advanced control circuits. I'm using the mechanism ones because I've got them, and yeah. Then we needed 2 pieces of redstone. And then we needed an energy crystal, which I'm sure I've got. Yep, I got tons of them. This one has some charge on it for some reason. Oh well, that should work too. Okay, so that becomes a mining laser. So then we just do that 2 more times. Got a nice little. There we go. Got a nice little achievement for that. All right, so then mining lasers are done. Let's pop those in there. We can pull them out again later. All right, so then from that, we can make our thermal centrifuge. Let's pull that up. Thermal centrifuge. If I can spell it right. The most difficult thing in there, of course, is the mining laser. I think I've got everything else here, but let's see what all pulls in. Nothing. Nothing. All right, so advanced machine casing. Did I make any of those? I did not. All right, we'll need to make a couple of those. Advanced machine casing. I should have all of that. Yes. Okay. What did I just run out of? Did I run out of basic machine casings? Plate. Oh, there it goes. We're just getting a little bit of lag on the server. Let's make 5 of those. That's probably not enough, but yeah, that should be. All right, so we'll make 3 to start. I think I'm actually going to need 4 or 5, but 3 should be okay. All right, so thermal centrifuge to take 2. Thermal centrifuge. All right, well, we're getting closer. What else do we need? We need coils. I don't think I've got coils. I may have to make those. Coils, no. All right, thermal centrifuge, take 3. Or, I guess coils take 1. So I probably also don't have any more motors. I could probably steal one from... I bet you I could. And of course, iron doesn't pull in because it's IC2. I needed... let's make... I don't know. Let's make 10 of these. That'll probably be enough. I could steal a motor, but I don't think I need to. There we go. All right, let's see if it does it this time. All right, so all I need is then the iron, which, of course, doesn't pull it. All right, so thermal centrifuge. Okay, now this is actually only really there to do a couple of things for us. And I'll just put it right there. Now that should... that's probably not enough power for it. Let's... need to charge up my wrench a little bit. I should put it over here on this power bus, because I think they take quite a bit of power. All right. Let's just pick that guy back up. And we'll place him right here. All right. So then he's getting full power. Yeah, there we go. All charged up. All right, so then it should heat up on its own, I believe. If not, I'll have to put like an electric heater on it. But I believe this thing self-heats. The thing that we need that for is that we need to create stone dust. We can also do that in an ore washing plant. But we really don't need to take it that far. And stone dust is you just take some sort of crushed ore and put it in there, and it'll go through, and stone dust will be just one of the extra resources. So let's see what we have for ore in my system, because we're going to have to crush some down. I don't really have much anything. I got lots of uranium. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll bite. And you know what? Actually, this might be better if we do put it through the ore washing plant. Because the ore washing plant will also make this stuff, but we need... Okay, well that's loud, but I'll tamp that down in post. So in the thermal centrifuge, the other thing that we're going to need is, I think, macerated clay or clay dust, which is used for something else, which we will get to later. Alright, so the other thing we need to do is we got to wait for all that to process through, and to get that stone dust, because we need that in order to make the CF foam powder. And then we put that into the canning machine with some water in order to make CF foam. It's kind of a process, but in the meantime, we can make the CF foam sprayer, which is actually pretty easy. So CF foam sprayer, which is this guy here. Pretty easy. Empty fluid cell, 3 iron casing. I know I've got a fluid cell. Why does that not work? Alright, well, let's look at CF. Let's see why that doesn't work. Universal fluid cell. Alright, well. Alright. Huh. Alright, well, let's see if this works this time. CF foam. You may have not have liked the other one because they're extruded. Maybe they're not universal enough. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now I got the CF sprayer, which we can fill up in our CF foam thing in order to create our reinforced stone blocks. So at this point, it's waiting for some things to get done. We got to wait for the fence, and we got to wait for all that stuff to process through so we can get the stone powder. So I will come back to you after that's all done. All right, well, enough of it's done that I can at least show you this to you and then kind of let the rest finish off camera a little bit later while we work on other things. So basically, we need to take the stone dust that came out of our ore washing plant, and we need to combine it with some sand. Man, my voice is really hoarse right now, isn't it? That's amazing. And some clay in order to make CF powder. That ejector upgrade was something that I tried that did not work. So then we can come over here. I also made another canning machine because I realized I needed 2 of them. So then we set this one to fluid enrich. You take your CF powder. Oh, let's take our empty cells and put them in there. Oh, it doesn't let us put the cells in there. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, well, that's weird that these empty cells aren't. Maybe it needs the universal cells. It doesn't like these regular ones. Anyway, so we put our CF powder into there, and it'll slowly enrich it into CF foam. And then I'm probably going to have to make one of those universal cells, or I'm going to have to pump it over to this other one. I'm going to just use fluid duct. And that makes 1,000 millibuckets of construction foam. I don't think I can actually... Can I just use one? Nope. All right. So then we're going to have to pump it out of there. So let's go grab some. Shame that these only seem to work for compressing air. So let's grab some fluid duct. Temperate fluid duct? Sure. It's probably temperate. I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to need 2. And then we'll grab a servo. And I should be able to just plop one there, and then throw on the servo right there. Good. So then it moves it over to here, and this one should be in canning mode, and you should be able to put your CF sprayer in here somehow, and it should just can it up. And it's not, and I do not know why. Oh, I bet you I gotta fill the... Sorry. I bet you I gotta fill this guy. The CF backpack. Yep. Alright, so we're going to need 2 more sprayers, iron item casing, universal fluid cells, and a basic control circuit. This is something that I have not done in a very long time, and it used to be that you could just directly fill the sprayer, but I guess that's no longer the case. I'm not sure. Alright, so now we need the backpack. Oh, there's some CF powder already in there. Must have been during my testing and accidentally got in there. Alright, so we need more of these. And I bet you don't have any pain, but I got tons of glass. Alright, so now, after a little bit of work, we got the CF backpack. Hopefully this will fill up properly. I'm not sure what the deal is. Maybe I've got this set to the wrong mode or something. I know I've done this in the past, but I can't remember how this exactly works. It's on canning. Drain from cell to tank. Fill to cell from tank. Oh, there we go. It was just in the wrong mode. Alright, well, that's something I misremembered. That's okay. Should be able to suck just from the backpack into the CF sprayer. Okay, so now I gotta 1,000 millibuckets, which is enough for, I think, 1 block. So then, in order to make a block, we need to create that iron scaffolding, which should just be pretty easy. I got the fence this time. And like you get, scaffolding stretches a long way. So then we put a scaffolding down. We put, it probably can't go on glass, can it? So I should be able to put a piece there. Grab our CF sprayer. And somehow with the backpack. Oh, I bet you got to put it on, don't I? Yeah. All right. So I put it on the backpack and I spray it onto the block. Now, it's reinforced construction foam, but it's not dry yet, so we got to dry it. And you should be able to dry it with just putting some sand on it. So grab some sand. Super hoarse voice. And there we go. Reinforced stone, which is what we were looking for. Actually, with this texture pack, it looks really good. And it takes a while to break this. This is the stuff that you build around nuclear reactors in order to protect all your other stuff from it, from an explosion. So we actually need 2 of those, but we won't need that for a little bit yet. So we're just going to put in the... We'll keep the CF sprayer in my inventory, and we'll keep the backpack out. Got to make some more CF foam, so we'll let that all go through. Should need these... So what we got here? We got the sprayer done, we got the foam done, we got the iron scaffold done. And we're probably going to need more of that, so we're just going to use this little chest here to keep track of ourselves. All right. So good. We are done with everything on the first board. It was kind of a Mickey Mouse operation because I didn't remember how to do stuff, but that's okay. He says because he's the one who didn't do it. All right, so now we got to grab everything from the more IC2 board. Everything except the extra credit section. So everything up here. I think that's extra credit. Okay. Now this is where we actually start building our replication system. And our replication system starts with the scanner. That one can go in because we don't need it. So it starts with the scanner. I don't know why my FPS keeps taking a dive, but it should not prevent us from making a scanner. All right. So scanner is pretty easy stuff. Uses one of those advanced mechanisms, iron plates, reinforced glass, which is regular glass with advanced alloy. So let's start there. And of course, it doesn't pull the glass in because it's just Minecraft stuff. All right, so we got our reinforced glass. We should only need a little bit of that. So a scanner. Luckily, the reinforced glass doesn't require any more of that stuff. Illuminator, which is a bunch of just stuff. I should be able to get that. What am I missing? What am I missing for the illuminator? Insulated copper cable. I probably just don't have any that's insulated. We'll insulate 4 of those. I'll probably need more. All right, so everything else, and then glass. Because it's, of course, not going to pull in on its own. Perish the thought. All right, so then we get a whole bunch of illuminators. That's fine. Scanner. Pull that back up. Hey, Kevin. How you doing? What are we missing? Oh, I forgot the electric motors, right? What am I missing on the electric motors? Tin item casing. Do I not have any tin item casing? Oh, that's right. I accidentally used all my tin item casing up when I was doing the, when I was making the backpack. It was an accident. All right, so once again, we got to stop while Taco makes stuff that he's missing.